Hello, everybody. It's nice being part of you people. And as Keshav has told, I am Malik ma'am for everybody. So, in fact, my topic today is that English language and legal language, these are not two different things. You must agree that only the grammar you should know. The grammar in every sentence, there are two things: subject, predicate, and one verb. And the other day, I met a law student somewhere in the mall, and I just saw her. And the next day, when I went to the college, I said, "Okay, child, you were there at the mall yesterday." She said, "No, ma'am, I did not went there." "No, ma'am." मैंने कहा, "So you were there, I saw you there. So you were there? Yeah, you went there?" She says, "No, ma'am. I swear I did not went there." मैंने बोला, "You didn't go there?" She was so confident in her telling all wrong English that she was not ready to listen to me at all. But you are talking wrong English that did not is the past tense, which will not accept the verb in the past tense. But she was so confident. I must appreciate the confidence in her. Then I taught her, then she got it that she was wrong. But the way she was telling me, the giving the reply was really very I was astonished, but she has full confidence. In whole English, there was nothing else but wrong English. So we must take care of these small things. We people have graduated. You people have done law, post law, everything, whatever. You may become judges one day. My husband is High Court judge retired. He is all my small children, my workers' children. For everything, they say, "Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am." But if you start giving answer in okay, your spoken English one day will definitely improve. So better improve your spoken English with with grammar. Take care of your grammar. So that's what I am going to teach you. My first lecture will be that legal and simple English has nothing to do. Only all the proceedings, all the lectures, all the affidavits in our India, in our constitution, it is written, Article 348, that it should be in English. And with the only notification of the governors of different states, they can get the permission to speak their regional language, which it's only permissible in that region only. Otherwise, everything, all proceeding, all procedure, everything in Supreme Court, High Court, it should be, and it is in English. Then why not to speak and first speak good English? Good English means, no ma'am, मुझे शर्म आती है. अरे when you don't know, only then you feel शर्म. पहले grammar सीखो. Grammar is the basic. You think, oh, what is there? I taught class, these law students in the first semester MIT. They say, "Ma'am, first class," they say, "Ma'am, English, what is there to learn in English?" Only legal English now. We'll do the maxims, we'll do the Latin words, we'll do all these what you will teach. But what is there in English? Simple English we have cleared in 12th. Then I made one child stand. He said, "Okay, what can you tell me? Make a sentence with spring." Says, "मैम मुझे शर्म आती है." मैंने बोला, "No child, शर्म नहीं, you don't know how to make. Spring comes after summer. You have to say this comes. Why comes? Why is not coming? All that you have to learn. Start from the sentence making. Sentences are five kinds of sentences. In declarative sentences, imperative sentences, affirmative sentences, negative sentences. These are in declaration. Then there are interrogative sentences. Then there are exclamatory sentences. Then operative sentences. Then these children, they got to know, "Ma'am, we have never learned this." It was so surprising that they have never learned this in their 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. They must have learned, but they did not take care of that. They did not bother. Oh, English का क्या है? English तो हो जाती है. But no, one has to learn the basics of English language. Then only the legal language, making a short form, making a small, one word substitution from the English language to legal language will come only when you know the basic of English language. There is one word, alimony. Okay, alimony is the allowance, but allowance they have to learn. Allowance they have to learn. And what is allowance and what is how? Then only you will learn the Latin legal English. Those who think that legal English is more important, when you speak in front, I have seen in the court, even I took the judges class one day, I was told, I spoke on brevity of the judgment. They keep on writing, advocates keep on writing, keep on discussing the same story, repeating the same. But judge is not a blind, judge is not a deaf, judge can make out what is written there. And then I told these few judges who are ADJs, ACMMs, I told them, keep brevity in mind. My only thing is that keep in mind what all you are speaking. It should be correct English. Sharam aati hai, stage pe jao, when you go to the court with black coat, with this tie, and sir, हमको तो छुट्टी चाहिए, हमको तो adjourn चाहिए. But it's not adjourn, it's adjournment चाहिए. बोल के आ जाते हैं because they think हमने तो अपनी बात रख दी. It's not like that. Your English will be right when you speak correct English. Only one subject, take care of the subject first, then the verb, and then the object. Subject, predicate, and verb. Take care. I am eating an apple. Don't feel bad that you are hum to bacche nahi hai, but you have to start from scratch. How the English starts, then you should know that it is a declarative sentence. Then you will come to know, I am not eating this thing. I don't like. This is negative sentence. But you can't say I did not went, because did not itself has told you that you did not go there. Okay? Then you can say about sentences, there are affirmative. For everything you should write. But when you are writing a plaint in the court, for the court affidavit, you see that your language is to the point. Don't beat about the bush. Don't keep on repeating the things. Nobody is that way, has time. Rather, judges get irritated. Why this man has no other matter to say, only my client did come, the witness, sir, the witness was out, the witness is not there, the witness, by one word that witness could not appear because of his inability or whatever. One line is enough to tell. High Court judges really, my husband being High Court judge, he told me that we get irritated over the long judgment orders coming from them. वकील ने एक ही बात को, वही चीज जज ने लिखी है, वही बात वकील ने लिखी, वही बात हाई कोर्ट ने लिखी. That comes to me. Then you, brevity, take care of brevity, take care of full stops, take care of commas, make your sentence minimum, it should be well written, correctly written, and well read. One, it should be clear. The client could not appear because this thing happened. Enough. Don't go after that. He was to go there. His legs were paining, so he was not coming. He was so kind. Just say, excuse my client for this thing. That's what I mean to say, that English language is not very simple. It is easy, but you have to take care of full stop. You have to finish the sentence with full stop and capital letter. That will make sense for the judge if you are advocate. If you are judge in making, then the Supreme Court judge will see, this man writes very well. So he would like to go through. Go through means he would like to read it. Oh, he is taking care of small semicolon, small sentence. One judgment came to me when there was a lecture on judges. The judgment was that I went to the shop, no comma, went to the shop, to the bazaar, to the this thing, to that, there was no end. and the house where I was supposed to go. Bhai, where are the commas? मेरे हिसाब से तो you went to the market, you went to there and you did something there. But where will I come to the end of that? You went to the house where something happened, where there it was fire, where it was. You have to make the things brevity. Brevity, you understand? It should be to the point. Don't go beyond that. Nobody is interested in your long stories. You are when you people were in 12th standard, if you are sitting for DJS, Daily Judicial Service exam, there is one essay for 300 marks, which my husband used to check. And he would not, he would give them 250 marks whose grammar would be perfect. Only grammar matter, flowery language should be there. It should be such a beautiful language that instead of writing something, there was a truffle between them, they were fighting. There was a cold war between them. Cold war is a lovely word. Then there was not good relations. You can okay, keep reading English like this, using idioms, phrases, but with the correct grammar English. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
teachers,
Yes, ma'am.
because ठीक है. Anywhere like this alien, you can write the one who is coming out, who is not citizen of India, he is an alien. So instead of writing he is not citizen of India, you can say alien. It will give good impact to the judge, to the person concerned, even your client who is educated one. He will say, my advocate takes care of very good English and I must engage him for my next case. Is it? Like this, there are many things to, then there are different words. Some of the lawyers write, accept, I expect, leave, accept को expect लिखा होगा. Taking ये क्या फर्क पड़ता है? My students, मैम क्या फर्क पड़ता है? I didn't write ACCEPT, I write EXCEPT. भाई total different. You should know the meaning of both the separately, accept and expect. Accept, whatever, there are three things, you have to take care of all that. My lecture for today is very collectively, I am giving the lecture for all the things, but otherwise, we should do it separately. Each and every topic should be discussed. There's a sentence, I was talking about sentence. Then there are imperative sentences which expresses a command. Now you are giving a command. Leave my parents alone. I request you to leave my. These are commands and request. These are called imperative sentences. Okay. Please leave the room. It's a request. Leave the room. It's a command. You should take care of small these semicolons, exclamation signs. Wow, what a beautiful scene it is. Then there should be exclamatory sign. Give this. Full stop will not give that impact, though the reader will read it. Okay, wow, it is very good. You people write WhatsApp message. Wow, very nice. Wow के बाद you must write exclamation sign. कि wow, I liked it. It is really lovely being with you. All that, whatever you have to take care. Then optative. May God bless you. These are words. Then in this also there is exclamation sign. We people just say, may God bless you, may you live long, full stop. No, it also needs exclamation sign. So my today's lecture is that these small things you have to take care while making any sentence for affidavit, for any procedure, any plaint, anything, whichever you want to write, please take care of small. Then verb. You know all verbs, all doing things are called verbs. You cannot make a sentence, I am a walking. No, I'm teaching very small things to the advocates, but even then I think my study starts from here. Then legal, then ab initio. There is one word, ab initio, in your legal language. If you write this sentence, this word, start rather writing that from the beginning, it will give good impact. But इसका use करना आना चाहिए. Don't use it ab initio. I am not ready to this. No, where it is used, where it is usable, you have to use there only. Then legal terms are there. Then legal maxims I can do with you. For that, you have to give me some other time. Today, I have to do only what is vocabulary, what is good sentence. Good sentence needs full stop, question mark. And if you want to ask somebody, do you know me? There should be question mark. And your face expression should show that you are asking a question. You can't say, do you know my house? No, you have to ask in a question form, do you know my house? This do you will get the attention of the listener that he wants to know something from me. When you are writing something, so there are few idioms which I would like to discuss with you and how to make sentences with them. Then red tapeism. You people use this word quite a lot in your legal language. Hmm? So many official formalities. Many development projects are held up due to red tapeism. But you should know the meaning of red tapeism. It goes through one chair, one desk to the other desk, to the other desk, to other desk. Now you will use this word again and again. Now you have understood that red tapeism means so many formalities to reach up to the final place. You understand? Then I should have marked some of the things. To be in good books of, you want to be in the good books of elders, you have to behave nicely, show good gestures, your sentence should be in English. I keep telling my students in the college that you can impress me with your correct English. You may not use flowery English, but your Hindi will not give me any kind of happiness. Ma'am, आज हमारा पढ़ाने पढ़ने का दिल नहीं है. If you would have told me today we are not in mood of studying, I would rather have given you the permission, but not now. Then there is a project reading in the colleges. All people, 50% came ready because 70 marks were for that. One child was adamant. He was advocate's child. He was adamant, no ma'am, girls will laugh at me. Girls will laugh at me. I can't read. I can't read. But you have to get 70% marks out of this, otherwise you will be declared fail. He says, no, I will not. Then how I convinced him to read, you will be shocked. Because always his handset is with him. Always. He is keeping his phone with him. In spite of not allowed in the college and people, 100% attendance in my class for English legal language. Because these things were really new for them. So they were showing interest. This child, okay, my parents are advocate, so I am, what should I do with all this? My parents will help me writing plaint and procedure and proceedings and everything. So I said, no, this child, you have to bring the project. He said, no, ma'am, I will not do. Children, girls will laugh at me. So how to remove this hesitation? I told, you can read from your this क्या कहते हैं mobile. He said, what topic I should read? मैंने कहा, it should be section 301. उन दिनों में Jessica का case was going on. I say, can you read? Oh, that is very interesting, but I can't read properly. I say, you can read anything, any essay, any my favorite friend. Can you read on that? He says, yes, I can. I will try. He came on the near the dais, and he read 5 lines. He was first few lines he was hesitant. I have money, many good friends. But uske baad third sentence he started like anything and he was best on that day. And he touched my feet. He said, ma'am, no, I will not look behind. I'll bring my project tomorrow. So that's how you have to start from beginning. Those who think we cannot speak English, people, what will people think of me when I speak? So your English is better than others, but ये जो hesitation है, you have to come out of this hesitation. Is it okay? Shall I start with legal maxims? You all know legal maxims are Latin, mainly Latin things. Especially there are few which are this sassus omissus, the matter which should have been provided in a statute cannot be supplied by the court. If something is done for the constitution in the statute form, it will not come in the court. This आजकल के cases में भी हो रहा है. So if you use this word at the end or in the beginning of your any order, not order, आपका order नहीं होगा, आपका क्या होता है? Any writing, you can use this. Then there are many actio personalis Mauritius cum persona. A personal right of action dies with the person. So this is very important. Very important. When we say if anybody has died, his personal action, his personal evidence, his appearance is finished with that. Nobody can claim, nobody can ask for that. I will read it again. A personal right of action dies with the person. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Action, non fetis nisi mens tria. Next time I'll be more clear with all this, because an act does not itself constitute guilt unless the mind is guilty. This is very important. You better write it and use it as many times you can. गिल्टी माइंड होना जरूरी है. किसी ने आकर उसको मार दिया, ही कैन नॉट से कि इसने गोली मारी है जी. उसका गिल्टी माइंड भी देखा जाएगा. बाय मिस्टेक भी गोली लग सकती है. लाइक दिस. ओके, आई हियर बाय फिनिश माय लेक्चर नाउ.
How do you think we should, while drafting anything for that matter of fact, what should be in our mind?
The main facts. We are only concerned about the facts of the case. Who is bothered about the detailing? But later on, first the facts. This thing is happened, this thing happened. Then when the fact needs to be explained, when the fact needs to be explained, then give the explanation. Unnecessary nahi. Don't beat about the bush. Ki nahi, aisa nahi. Where there is necessity of the explanation, there only you should explain the fact. Or the doubt could be created in the other against party, then only you should clear the doubt.
What should a lawyer think? Say, as you rightfully said, that there is definitely a thought that maybe if I say something, maybe it will not come out as I have thought, and maybe I will be made fun of. But when we are in front of the court, ma'am, what should be the thought that any advocate, if whoever is here and whoever will also be listening to this on YouTube, what would be your advice to them?
The duty of the advocate, that he should be well versed with both the languages where he is standing, and otherwise the language of the court. Court means Supreme Court. Advocate, perfect definition of the advocate should be that he should be well versed with both the languages, regional as well as the Supreme Court language. Because ultimately, if you are, the judge knows English, ठीक है, regional with the notification of all this governor and all that, now they can speak their regional language. Supreme Court has said, but they should be well versed with English and Hindi. If somebody, you go, I went to London, and there I got chance to sit in a court, to attend one court. There was a drug matter. That person was from Kenya, who didn't know English at all. He brought his translator with him, and judge was, of course, Englishman. So he was immediately translating, and the case was decided there and then. Like this, either they can have translator or they should be well versed with both the languages.
What is there in the mind of a judge when he is addressing a case? So if probably say an advocate comes in front and he is not able to represent, like as in I may say that my presentation is not as nice, but how will the judge interpret? Is the judge actually focused entirely, or
No.
what is the
Very good question. Very good question. The judge has the file, and a good judge should read the file before coming to the court. And he should know the case very well. If the person is hesitant in telling in English or Hindi, judge knows the case. Only his presentation of the boy or the advocate will matter if there is something new he has brought. Otherwise, the case is right in front. मेरे husband की तो the case he reads whole night and then he goes to the court and he is ready with the in consumer court he would give the answer to some of the cases, isn't Jayan?
Ma'am, Raji ma'am has a question. Raji ma'am, please go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know what factors should an advocate keep in mind while framing a substantial question of law precisely?
Precisely, that he should take care of the first of all the grammar part. Short, brevity, taking care of judges don't want to read the long paragraphs. Precisely, you have to take care of the main matter. Take care of, keep in mind the main matter, the complaint. What is the complaint? What is the matter? That should be taken into consideration and keeping the sentences, sentence formation and grammar part, which will impress the judge.
हाँ, क्या जज फैसला देने से पहले क्या माइंड मेकअप करके बैठता है क्या मैम?
नहीं नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं बैठता है. उसको कैसे पता चल सकता है माइंड मेकअप? He knows the file. He has read the file. Rest depends upon the rest. क्यों जज साहब, आप क्या फैसला माइंड में लेकर बैठते हो? मैंने क्या फैसला कर
नहीं, कई लोगों के दिमाग में ये क्वेश्चन रहता है कि ये प्रेजुडिस माइंड से बैठे हैं.
Keshav,
Yes, sir.
Keshav.
Sir. Yes, sir.
See,
My husband.
one thing only I agree with the madam, because there was one judge, S.K. Desai, very thorough with the English language. He used to take advocates for task. And Gautam Patel and K.R. Sriram recently asked the head of the country from Rajasthan to remain present. He said, what kind of affidavit you are writing? You don't know what you are writing. So, a language, learning a language when you want to present before the High Court, I totally agree that you should be equipped with the infrastructure or
Yes.
go for translator. See, language is what is the language? Language is the way of communication, mode of communication, and advocate has to prefer. That is why, if I am not wrong, ask madam, in 5 years course, English language is also there, logic is also there, which is very important for advocacy.
Yeah.
And of course, those who cannot speak, but in district court there is no question of English language. In Thana district, everything in Marathi. In Udaipur I have gone, everything is in Hindi. In UP, everything is in Hindi except High Court. I don't know, even High Court also may be permitted. But one must, I agree with the madam, when you want to practice in High Court and Supreme Court, you must be equipped with the language. It is an
Well versed.
infrastructure, it is a necessity.
Necessity. And my husband says, when we don't come with the conclusion of the case, but when the case is to be dismissed in limine, he is just elimine. When the case is to be in limine, when the case is to be dismissed in limine, so then they just wash off the advocates what all this.
The case is to be admitted or it is to be dismissed.
When the
एक
case
क्वेश्चन
is-
केशव जी, एक मेरा क्वेश्चन और है
Sir.
मैम. मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है कि सभी एडवोकेट्स के दिमाग में एक चीज बैठी रहती है कि जो जज होते हैं वो प्रेजुडिस माइंड से बैठते हैं और वो सुनते नहीं है, जबकि ऐसा होता नहीं है. जजेस का ध्यान तो फाइल पे पहले ही होता है. क्या ये एडवोकेट्स के एलिगेशन सही होते हैं जज के ऊपर?
बिल्कुल गलत होते. They don't come prepared. They have just pan in their
Sir,
mouth
Sharma
and
sir,
they
एक बता, एक हमारे पास चंदुरकर करके था, वो हमेशा
सर.
डैश में आंख बंद करके बैठता था.
हाँ सर.
तो एक बड़ा सीनियर एडवोकेट आया, उनको चैलेंज किया, आप आप तो मेरे को देख रहे हैं, आप मेरे को सुन रहा है क्या? तो उसने बहुत अच्छा जवाब दिया. बोला, सीनियर एडवोकेट काउंसिल सर, मेरा आंख बंद है लेकिन मैं नहीं सो रहा हूँ, मैं मेंटल नोट ले रहा हूँ, मेरा कान दोनों खुला है, मैं सुन रहा हूँ, और आर्डर में आप जो भी बोलेगा वो सब रिफ्लेक्ट होगा.
Yes. सर, आपने अपने जवाब को दे
यही
दिया.
होता है
जी.
यही होता है सर.
बिल्कुल,
प्रैक्टिस में बहुत फेस
सोच नहीं
करते हैं हम लोग. आप सुन नहीं रहे, हम लोग तो पहले पढ़ के
Yes,
आते हैं.
नहीं, फिर हमारा वकीलों का हमारा कमजोरी बताता हूँ ना सर. आप तो बेंच के ऊपर थे. सी, हम एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं आप कुछ बोले, आप बोल नहीं सकते हैं हमारा
हम नहीं बोलते हैं सर.
इसी एक एडवोकेट्स का, इंडियन एडवोकेट्स एक Bewakufi and main drawback in comparative study in PhD I have written that OE same point repeat karte jata hai so times.
हाँ, वही
When
तो
they are
that's
not confident. एक बार दियो ना, that is why in Japan more than 15 minutes is not given because they said we cannot reproduce time. Then what about 16 minutes? What about the fair opportunity? After 15 minutes, no 1 minute extra is given. Whatever is remaining you give in writing, we consider it.
that should be in our country also.
That's the law of
Yes.
So,
Arey, I seen
But-
in High Court,
but
madam,
sir-
keep on
but sir,
repeating
that-
same thing for 100 times. Keep on
Sir,
repeating, my lord, my lord, my lord. और वो 100 बार my lord
cannot
बोलते हैं.
you cannot
Trial
annoy
court
the
में ऐसा नहीं
party in
होता है.
India, sir. You cannot annoy the party. There is a law in Japan that
No,
they
no,
will give only 15
you have propagated a very good point. One has to actually, it is not lengthy of the petition doesn't matter. Actually, precise writing should be there. Precise presentation. To the point. Confidence रखो ना. आगे तो अपील है ही है ही.
अपील
So-
तो है ही है, right.
sir and ma'am, briefly, I'll just, because again, this meeting is just about to get over. So, I sincerely thank you, ma'am, for taking your time out today. As well
Madam,
as
thank you very much. Very good topic you have taken. Very good. This is one of the necessity of the Indian judiciary. Language training has to be there.
and I seek to thank everyone
you,
who,
Malik.
who has been participating today. Ma'am,
Thank you.
uh, ma'am,
Thank
I'll
you,
briefly
everybody.
introduce Sai sir and VB sir. Ma'am, VB sir, who asked the first question, he's also an ex-judge. He is also one of our very senior mentors, and he's also a faculty who has conducted classes for us. So he is a retired district judge, as well as Dr. Sai Kumar Pathrudu M. Ma'am, he's also faculty. He's also a very senior mentor of ours, and he is a practicing advocate in Bombay High Court. Time, I thank all of my colleagues who have participated today and all the people who have had this opportunity. I'm quite sure that I will be right in conveying your sentiments and thanks to ma'am. So, ma'am, thanks to you from all of our on all of our behalf. At the same time, ma'am, I have taken note that you have mentioned that there are other things that you want to share, which you will be sharing in other classes in the near future.
There is lot of which can be added in English language and legal language.